Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into Chet Holmes's celebrated work, The Ultimate Sales Machine. This book is a trove of strategic insights, offering 12 key strategies to revamp the way we conduct business. Holmes draws on his expansive experience to provide methodologies and tools designed to enhance efficiency and smart work across various facets of enterprise, from savvy management techniques to innovative marketing to crafting winning sales approaches. The author, Chet Holmes, was a prodigious sales consultant and marketing expert who had advised over 60 Fortune 500 companies. With the ownership of 14 businesses under his belt and a legacy of training millions through seminars and written works, Holmes's insights come with a high pedigree of practical success. The Ultimate Sales Machine is an essential read for a wide array of professionals. Whether you are deeply involved in managing, marketing, sales, or the day-to-day running of a company or department, Holmes's advice will be invaluable. This includes executives, CEOs, entrepreneurs, or anyone keen to market their products or ideas with heightened effectiveness. Join us as we explore how to transform your business operations into a finely tuned engine for unparalleled success. The Ultimate Sales Machine. Turbocharge your business with relentless focus on 12 key strategies. Introduction. Unlock the secrets to skyrocketing your sales. Does it sometimes seem like your sales team is running in circles, not quite seizing the full potential of their capabilities, or that your marketing efforts are falling just short of the bullseye? It's a common plight. Many businesses find themselves just a few puzzle pieces away from the complete picture of success. The Ultimate Sales Machine is like finding those missing pieces. It offers you 12 power strategies, not mere tactics, to elevate your company's performance in sales, marketing, and management. Imagine refining your business engine, making it sleeker, more efficient, and powerful. This book acts as your mechanic, guiding you through a systematic overhaul that will push your sales into overdrive and have customers returning for more. Throughout our journey into the world of sales mastery, we will discover that sometimes the secret lies in whom you target, and other times it's about how you catch the big fish and reel them in. We will also delve into cultivating a dream team of sales champions, those who not only excel in sealing the deal, but are also in it for the long haul. Now, let's dive in to uncover the impact of a mindset makeover on your revenue streams. The art of skipping past gatekeepers with a smooth, confident approach, the strategic advantage of engaging CEOs right in their comfort zone, the power of teaching customers rather than merely selling to them, and how a simple, inexpensive flashlight pen could be the catalyst for forging lasting business partnerships. These insights and more await as we transform gears, tighten bolts, and supercharge your sales engine to build the ultimate sales machine. Part 1. Sharpening your team's skills, the secret weapon for business success. Imagine a lumberjack, tirelessly swinging his axe at the towering trees, sweat glistening on his brow as the sun beats down. This image holds a secret lesson for every business striving for efficiency and excellence. The lesson: the power of preparation and sharpening one's tools, not just once, but repeatedly. In the business realm, this translates to the ongoing training of your team. It's not just about working harder or longer, it's about working smarter. Training is the whetstone that sharpens the skills and knowledge of your employees, bringing out the best in each individual and collectively raising the company's standards to new heights. Effective training isn't a one-off event. It's a cultural mindset that continuously looks for improvement. A one-time seminar can introduce concepts, sure, but without reinforcement, those ideas will fade like footprints in the sand. On the other hand, regular, iterative learning sessions will ingrain these skills deep into the muscle memory of your organization. Picture your staff handling the fieriest of customer complaints with grace and poise, all because they've practiced and fine-tuned their responses over and over. Much like rehearsing for an emergency, when every second counts, your team becomes adept at executing the playbook to perfection when the pressure's on. Consistent training turns potential crises into seamless operations. Your team becomes resilient and equipped to charm even the most challenging of clients. The result: a team that's not only prepared for today's challenges, but sharpened for tomorrow's opportunities. So, let's keep our saws razor sharp and our axes ready. With the continuous honing of our team's skills, mastering difficult situations becomes second nature. The investment in continuous training ensures your business machine will run with the precision and effectiveness needed to stand out in any market. Part 2. Maximize sales potential through collaborative workshop training. Picture a well-meaning salesman stepping into a quaint home for a routine carpet cleaning service. As he prepares to whisk away the old rug, he notices the worn pad underneath, surely in need of replacement. Yet, he hesitates. The last thing he wants is to push too hard and drive the customer away. Opportunities like this are too precious to miss, and it's precisely here where the value of workshop training shines. Workshop training is more than just learning. It's about harnessing the collective intelligence of a group. It's a space where a salesperson, like our hesitant friend, can safely explore the fine line between offering value and being overbearing. These collaborative sessions are a goldmine of shared experiences, strategies, and peer-to-peer coaching. During these interactive workshops, sales teams can dissect and reconstruct scenarios, finding the best approach that suits everyone. Let's say our salesman shares his dilemma. Other team members might suggest subtle, gentle ways to highlight the need for a new rug pad without scaring off the client. Through brainstorming, the team can meticulously craft a refined sales strategy that's considerate, effective, and can be rolled out to the entire team. The engagement doesn't stop at strategy. Practice through role play takes the center stage. Team members can act out the most challenging customer interactions, fine-tuning their pitches until they're confident and persuasive. When the best course of action emerges, it's then field-tested by the top sales performers to ensure it stands up to real-world scrutiny. Workshops offer a safe testing ground, a rehearsal space where sales techniques can be mastered away from the high stakes of actual client interactions. This method not only boosts the confidence of your sales team, but also ensures a unified, effective approach that empowers the entire team to turn potential sales into actual profits. In the ecosystem of workshop training, every member's insight is a nutrient, every role play an evolution, and every shared strategy a step toward sales excellence. Together, your team will rise to any occasion, ready to tackle new challenges with grace and unlock the full potential of every sales opportunity. Part 3. Teach more, sell more. Captivating customers with educational marketing. Imagine, if you will, two rival furniture stores setting their roots in the same bustling city. Fast forward 4 years, and we see quite a different picture. One modestly expands by 10% each year, holding on to its single location, while the other explodes into a 6-store powerhouse. The difference? A strategic embrace of education-based marketing by the latter. Let's explore how this approach transformed their fortunes. Furniture Store 2 realized early on that the secret to robust growth wasn't just in selling a piece of furniture to whoever walked in the door. They chose to sell an experience, a story, and a wealth of knowledge. It's not just a couch. It's an invitation to understand the ins and outs of supreme craftsmanship, a history lesson in the store's deep customer service roots, and a lesson in how all this translates to uncompromising value for the buyer. This method doesn't merely sell products, it sells trust, and with trust comes loyalty. A customer who believes in your brand sees your sales team as more than store clerks. They become trusted advisors and experts. Education-based marketing doesn't just create a transaction, it builds a relationship. By broadening the conversation to topics like how the right furniture can enhance your quality of life, you're not just talking to the few who are ready to buy a couch today. You're fascinating an entire audience beyond those actively looking to purchase. Envision presenting to a stadium of potential buyers. If you solely pitch your couch, you're only catering to a slender slice of interest. But educate them on something universally useful, like maximizing small living spaces, and suddenly the whole stadium perks up. The key is to tap into the wide net of interests and needs. By focusing on education, you're not just selling, you're becoming an invaluable resource. And when you're a resource, you naturally attract a broader audience, which often results in more customers, more sales, and a thriving business that could easily grow from 1 to 6 stores in the time it takes for your competitor to simply reshuffle the showroom floor. Teach more to reach more, and watch as your business flourishes in the hearts and minds of your customers. Part 4. Recruit the Elite. How hiring sales superstars fuels business momentum. Think back. Have you ever worked alongside someone who simply didn't gel with the team chemistry? Such mismatches are more than an inconvenience, they can be costly, with the average misfit hire setting a company back $60,000. The stakes are particularly high when building a world-class sales team, the very engine of your company's growth. Let's dive into the art of recruiting only the creme de la creme. The essence of sales is not found in a resume or a list of past job titles. It pulsates within the person. Sales is a battlefield of personalities. What sets apart the real sales champions are their domineering spirit and high influence. These top performers possess an unshakable ego, essential for weathering the storm of rejections, coupled with an infectious energy that helps them build rapport with prospects effortlessly. When searching for these dynamos, forget about industry experience or age. Instead, zero in on that potent blend of an assertive personality and a likable demeanor. That's the recipe for sales stardom. How do you spot these trailblazing traits? Start with a brief and intense phone interview. Challenge candidates to sell themselves as the superstar you're looking for. A true sales virtuoso will push back with confidence when their ego is prodded, and their influential nature will shine as they thread personal stories into the conversation. Once you've identified these titans, it's vital to motivate them correctly. Offer a reward structure that's heavily performance-driven, as nothing ignites a salesperson's drive like the thrill of chase and conquest. And don't shy away from benchmarking their pay against the top sales performers. This encourages a high-achieving environment where only the best is good enough. With these tactics, you'll amass a sales force that's not just competent, but extraordinary. And now, with an army of superstars ready at your command, it's time to venture out into the marketplace and captivate those dream clients, securing their allegiance and fueling the relentless advance of your business empire. Part 5. Land the big fish. How to zero in on the decision makers and close the deal. Visualize this. You are an office equipment supplier, and your mission is to lure in the big clients. It's tempting to cast a wide net, flooding local companies with mail advertisements. Unfortunately, this scattershot approach results in a meager response. Let's refine our strategy and go after the big game. The first step to ramping up your sales is to identify the best buyers in your market. Best buyers are the heavyweights. They buy in bulk, make decisions quickly, and purchase frequently. Clearly, a large company with hundreds of employees is a more lucrative catch than a small startup. Seems straightforward, right? But let's go deeper. Now that we've focused on larger companies, let's pinpoint those with outdated computer systems. There are prime prospects, ripe for a high-volume sale. To convert interest to revenue, we must then drill down to the core, the individuals who wield the power of the purse. Consider selling research software. While librarians might be the end users, they're not signing the checks. It's the library managers and directors we must charm. By explaining how our software can skyrocket librarian productivity, we align our aims with the decision makers, thus boosting our chances of success. Next comes the masterstroke, the best neighborhood strategy. It's all about connecting with the best buyers where they live, literally. Direct mail targeted at affluent neighborhoods can yield astonishing returns. Imagine a real estate broker focusing on a premier subdivision. A monthly mailer showcasing recent high-value home sales does more than spark interest. It demonstrates potential profits, enticing homeowners to leap into the market. Such targeted efforts won't just break even, they can lead to windfall gains. When one sale from a targeted campaign covers the campaign's cost many times over, we're not just fishing, we're treasure hunting. By honing in on the desires and domains of decision makers, we transform the art of sales into a strategic science, capturing the most valuable clients and catapulting our sales into the stratosphere. Part 6. Spotlight Your Brand. The synergy of integrated marketing and consumer education. A scattershot approach to marketing, where radio spots, print ads, and online campaigns run in different directions, often leads businesses to miss their mark. The solution? An orchestrated strategy where all marketing channels sing the same tune, creating a symphony of brand awareness. Begin by breaking down the silos. Ensure that the triumphs pulled together by your public relations team don't just pepper newspaper columns. They should also be the stories your sales team tells to captivate potential clients. This cross-pollination of marketing material not only strengthens your message, but also makes it more likely for consumers to encounter your brand across various platforms, amplifying its resonance. The harmony of your marketing efforts isn't complete without a chorus of educational content. By infusing press releases with informative content, you pique the media's interest, and through them, reach a broader audience. Take, for instance, two enterprising women from Burlington, Vermont, with a charmingly inventive farm. Their produce is not mere nutrition, it's a canvas, with fruits sporting cartoon characters to inspire children to healthier choices. These entrepreneurs don't simply broadcast their offerings, they craft press releases with compelling data on America's obesity battle and the impact of diet on health. This strategy accomplishes two feats. It secures consistent media coverage, turning the spotlight onto their farm, and it builds trust with potential customers through valuable and actionable insights. This is marketing that doesn't just knock on doors, it opens them. By bringing education into the equation, the message transcends the transactional. It's a catalyst for change, positioning the brand not merely as a seller, but as an authority and a trusted ally. Adopt this enlightened approach to marketing and watch as your brand not only captures attention, but also ignites conversations, transforming onlookers into advocates and potential customers into loyal fans. Part 7. Capture imaginations and close deals with unforgettable presentations. The stage is set, the audience is poised, and as you step into the spotlight at a conference to pitch your innovative services, one thing becomes crystal clear. You need to stick the landing on this presentation. In order to make a lasting impact, remember that your audience is likely to retain a mere fifth of what they hear. To ensure your message leaves an indelible mark, it's time to engage more of their senses. Humans are visual creatures. We're wired to remember half of a combined visual and auditory experience, a significant uptick from auditory memory alone. Your mission, then, is to craft a presentation that marries compelling visuals with your spoken words. Use vibrant, colored graphics to emphasize key points, capturing both attention and imagination more effectively than monochrome can ever hope to. For instance, if you're explaining the competitive landscape to a room full of lawyers with a sea of statistics, zero in on the most shocking numbers. A dramatic increase in lawyers over a specific period is worth underlining. Do it with a burst of red, maybe a circle for emphasis, and watch the audience take note of the rising competition. But arresting visuals need equally engaging titles, something to anchor them to a memorable idea or a compelling concern. Ditch dry headers like Market Overview, opting instead for sparks of insight like Market Overviews, The Astonishing Evolution, or 5 Industry Trends, New Horizons or Hidden Pitfalls. With each slide, headline, and graphic thoughtfully curated, your audience doesn't just understand your message, they feel it. It resonates with them, painting a vivid picture that's bound to linger long after the round of applause. By turning each pitch into a multisensory experience, you don't just inform, you inspire and, ultimately, persuade. Part 8. Make a mark on the market, cultivating visibility with your ideal clients. Your dream clients are out there, but as of now, you're just another face in the crowded marketplace. To elevate your company from anonymity to must-have partner, you need a strategy, a personal and persistent campaign that captures the imagination of your Dream 100 Tantuos, the top clients you yearn to serve but haven't yet reached. Kick off your campaign with a steady stream of letters, delivered bi-weekly, straight into the hands of these potential buyers. Each correspondence should offer them something of unmistakable value, a taste of your expertise that they can't help but savor. Imagine you're a media consultant. Why not invite them to an exclusive webinar where they can gain fresh insights into industry trends and challenges? And don't stop at letters. Let gifts be the visual echo of your message. These tokens, be them pens or keychains, should be in sync with the themes of your outreach. If you paint a picture of an industry clouded in uncertainty, arm your prospects with a pen flashlight, a symbolic beacon of clarity you can provide. Once your gifts and letters have paved the way, it's time for a more direct approach, the phone call. The higher-ups, such as CEOs, are shielded by vigilant gatekeepers, but a dash of confidence can clear your path. Address CEOs as if they should know you, as though your name itself should be the golden key to open gates. When the gatekeeper raises barriers, stay cool and simply say, "It's John on the line." Don't elaborate unless prodded, and then a casual, "I'm from ABC Corp. It'll ring a bell," will suffice. Your poise and self-assurance can work wonders, often prompting the gatekeeper to pass your call. Keep in mind that persistence pays off. Your unwavering confidence is a signal. They should want to know you, and if they don't yet, it's only a matter of time. By consistently reaching out with a personal touch and tactical finesse, you'll carve your company's place in the minds of those who matter, making the moment of recognition and the subsequent sales pitch not an if, but a when. Part 9. Forge strong connections to turn prospects into lifelong clients. Your dream clients are finally within reach. Conversations are flowing, but the deal? It's just out of grasp, sitting on the horizon of possibility. To bridge the gap between interest and investment, you must weave a thread of rapport, a bond that can ultimately tip the scales in your favor. Forging genuine connections is more than just a sales technique. It's about human interaction. Get to know your clients on a personal level, and likewise, let them discover who you are. This connection ensures loyalty. A client who feels a kinship with you will think twice before jumping ship to a competitor. Cultivating this relationship means creating shared experiences that resonate beyond boardrooms. Whether it's an exclusive party, an adventurous trip, or an informative seminar, these moments shape a narrative of trust and camaraderie between you and your clients. But trust doesn't blossom from thin air. It's anchored in credibility. Position yourself as an authority in your domain. If your forte is in telecommunications, invite prospects to a seminar where you demystify the latest high-tech equipment. Demonstrate how such tools can transform their operations. As your clients view you through the lens of expertise, trust naturally follows, solidifying the emotional bond. Don't shy away from guiding the decision-making process. If you've pinpointed your client's needs and ignited their desire, yet still they're hemming and hawing, it is your duty to nudge them. It's not about being pushy, it's about being persuasive, about believing so deeply in the value of your product that letting them leave without it feels like a disservice. Consider a couple agonizing over which home theater system to choose after months of indecision. Imagine the relief and joy they'd feel if you steered them towards the perfect system that suits their space and needs. Embrace your role. Help them cut through the indecision. If you've done your job, if you've built rapport and trust, convincing them to take the plunge now isn't just good salesmanship. It's providing a genuine service. In this dance of rapport and conviction, you'll not only close the deal, but also start a relationship that could outlast the most durable of products. It's about sealing more than a sale. It's about opening the door to a trust-rich partnership that grows stronger with every shared success. Part 10. Turn a single sale into a lifetime customer for exponential growth. Congratulations! The sale is sealed, the victory, sweet, but hold the confetti. In the world of the ultimate sales machine, the close of one deal is merely the prelude to a lifelong relationship. The real work begins with crafting an exceptional follow-up strategy that transforms one-time buyers into lifelong patrons. To keep the embers of customer engagement glowing, you must be persistent, yet personable. A symphony of communication, be it letters, calls, anecdotes, or gatherings, ensures that you're not just a fleeting memory, but a constant presence offering value and connection. The first letter in the afterglow of a sale is crucial. It should feel like a personal conversation between trusted allies, not a transactional acknowledgement. Begin by weaving in a personal touch, maybe a callback to something light-hearted they shared. Then, pivot to praise that underscores the synergy between your service and their savvy decision-making. As you wrap up, hint at future collaborations with an expression of eagerness to tackle new challenges together. In these follow-ups, contrition has no place. Apologizing for taking their time implies your services aren't worth it, which couldn't be further from the truth. Instead, focus on their unique challenges and how you're poised to offer bespoke solutions. This might seem like a lot of effort, but remember this. Winning a new customer requires 6 times more resources than deepening ties with an existing one. With a robust follow-up protocol, you're not just selling, you're investing in a relationship that compounds in value. With the practical steps to build your sales powerhouse firmly in hand, it's now time to cultivate the mindset necessary to drive your ultimate sales machine forward. To think not in terms of sales, but in lifetime partnerships, each one a stepping stone to the next level of your company's success. Part 11. Shift your perspective. How a positive mindset can forge the path to success. Envisage yourself lost in the thrumming chaos of a bustling train station. A whirlpool of chatter, flashing ads, and endless faces stream by, a sensory onslaught. Yet in all this commotion, when your name pierces through the din, you snap to attention. How do you filter the significant from the trivial? It's all thanks to a nifty neural sentinel called the reticular activating system, RAS. This vigilant part of your brain sieves through life's ceaseless data torrent, spotlighting what matters most to you. Herein lies a powerful insight. Our prevailing thoughts train our rays to detect signals that resonate with our mindset. When we're mired in negativity, our RAS obliges by unearthing proof of our pessimism, a phenomenon we can call failure reinforcement. Consider the ubiquitous "I'm terrible with names" mindset. Believe that, and your RAS sees no reason to contradict you. Instead, it deftly overlooks names, reinforcing the belief. It's a self-sabotaging cycle. But what if we flip the script? By consciously nurturing positive affirmations, we refocus our RAS, teaching it to spot opportunities rather than affirming our insecurities. Affirm repeatedly, "I have a knack for remembering names," and watch as your RAS brings names into sharper focus, aiding your memory. This RAS recalibration isn't limited to party tricks. It can revolutionize our workdays, too. Take cold calling, the bane of many salespeople's lives. Transform this dread into delight by boldly declaring, "I relish cold calling in the morning." Plaster this affirmation where you'll see it daily, and you'll begin to infuse reality with this new positive slant. Targeted goals play their part in training your RAS. By setting specific objectives and employing affirmative language, you're not just hoping for a result, you're programming your mind for it. Tell yourself, "I will close 10 sales every day," and it becomes a guiding beacon for your RAS, directing your attention and actions toward making it a reality. Embracing this mental shift means transcending the role of passenger in your journey to success. By consciously curating your thoughts, You take the helm, steering your RAS, your actions, and ultimately your life towards the goals you've set with unwavering intent. Part 12. Streamline your workflow. Master the art of efficient task and email management. The typical start of a workday is often a daunting encounter with an endless parade of emails and memos. Like Sisyphus eternally pushing his boulder uphill, we often find ourselves in a reactive state addressing the latest memo at the expense of our planned tasks. Can we escape this cycle? Absolutely, with a touch of discipline and an actionable approach. Embrace the touch it once principle. That means you only engage with a piece of communication, be it an email or document, when you're prepared to handle it immediately. This approach saves you from the productivity black hole of repeatedly reading the same email and deferring action. If you can't tackle it right then, postpone opening it altogether until the moment is right. Now, you may wonder, how can I know what an email contains without opening it? Here's where clarity of communication within your organization becomes indispensable. Encourage your team to be precise and purposeful with email subject lines. Our last strategy meeting says little about the content. A subject like 4 steps to product implementation, however, hands you a snapshot of the email's essence before you even click open. Pair this email strategy with the power of brevity in task management. Each day, arm yourself with a concise task list composed of 6 critical missions. This tactic keeps you anchored to what truly moves the needle, rather than getting sidetracked by the trivial or prematurely urgent. A short, well-defined task list is like a compass in the wilderness of work. It points you toward true productivity north. Such focus turns potentially chaotic days into well-orchestrated symphonies of achievement, driving your business forward with every checked box and efficiently handled email. By committing to these practices, you're not just shuffling papers or clearing inboxes, you're honing a sharp edge on your business acumen, slicing through distractions, and carving a path toward greater success. Final summary. In the journey to build a thriving business, sales are not just a function, they're the lifeblood. Chet Holmes hands us a veritable blueprint with 12 potent strategies that, when implemented with an unwavering commitment and precision focus, can exponentially boost any business's performance. Envision a toolkit that enables you to not only draw in your most coveted clients, but to keep them, to create a dream team of sales virtuosos, and to craft a narrative that sets you leagues ahead of the competition. These strategies are not just theoretical musings, they're practical, actionable plans of attack that, when executed consistently, can revolutionize the way you approach sales and business growth. Whether it's mastering the delicate art of negotiation, harnessing the power of educational marketing, or ensuring every email and task is a step toward your ultimate goal, each strategy is a cog in the machinery of what Holmes envisions as the ultimate sales machine. A business that doesn't just chase success, but commands it. By embodying these strategies, any business, regardless of size or industry, can position itself to double its sales. The underlying message is crystal clear. With the right techniques and relentless discipline, astonishing growth is not just possible, it's inevitable. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.